Welcome back to the Inner Edge Coaching Podcast, the show where we cut through the noise of fitness, coaching and lifestyle so you can perform at your best physically and mentally. I'm Chris Jones, a physio, an apprentice professional coach and a guy over 40 just figuring out how to stay strong, sharp and unstoppable. If you're new here, hit the subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got new episodes every week. Today we're asking a question that every man over 35 needs to hear. Does motivation matter, or is self-discipline the real game changer? So let's start with the headlines. So some of you might have seen about the recent news about Steve Evans, so his weight loss transformation. So for those that don't know, he's a manager, or was a manager at EFL side Rotherham. So the 62-year-old is famous in EFL circles, but he's lost over 40 kg via a committed fitness regime, so swimming, cycling and walking. So this is the perfect example of motivation versus discipline. Demonstrates you can still smash your major life changes, especially in middle to later ages of life, and benefit from discipline, not just short bursts of motivation. Motivation gets people started, but discipline keeps them going when the novelty just wears off. And it's even like the Tour de France or Tour de Britain guys that come through as well. They came through Nuneaton and Bedworth last Friday. But those athletes don't rely on waking up motivated. They have structured routines, habits and discipline that just carry them through years of training. Motivation is emotional. It comes and goes like the weather. Neuroscience research shows dopamine spikes give short bursts of drive, but they just fade really quickly. Discipline is structural. It's the habits, systems and routines that you build into your daily life. For men over 35, this matters more. Why though? Because energy, recovery and responsibility shift. We've got families, careers, aging bodies. Life is just more complex. You can't rely on fleeting bursts of motivation to just carry you through anymore. Discipline creates freedom. That sounds like it wouldn't work though, but paradoxically, structure gives you more freedom because you're not negotiating with yourself every morning about whether to train, eat, sleep or go to bed on time. The decision's already made. You just have got to stick to it. And when we think of people like Andy Murray, after multiple hip surgeries in his mid-30s, he could have quit. Motivation alone doesn't bring him back to the practice court day after day. Discipline, his routines, rehab, gym work keeps him competitive at an age where most tennis players would have jacked it in. So let's get practical. Here are 5 ways you can build discipline into your fitness and life right now. Number 1 is start with the identity, not the goals. Don't just say I want to lose weight. Say I'm the kind of man who trains 3 times a week no matter what. Use mantras like I am fit and strong. I used to say like I'm old. My wife would notice that I'd started to act old as well. I was limiting myself and she told me to change it. So I did. And now I say I'm fit, I'm young and I'm strong, and I believe it, and I've changed how I feel about my body and my limits. Number 2 would be set micro commitments. 10 push-ups a day, a 10-minute walk, logging 1 meal, a 10-minute workout. Consistency matters more than intensity. Number 3 would be use friction and cues. So putting your running shoes by the bed, lay your gym kit out the night before. Just reduce the effort it takes to start it. Number 4 would be track your streaks with apps, journals or even a giant wall calendar. You can put a giant red X when you've done a workout or ate well, and it's a great feeling to tick off, and seeing the progress reinforce discipline and the behaviours. Number 5 would be to get accountability. So that's either get a training partner, a coach or even your kids. If someone's watching and expecting something of you, your discipline rises. So which of these do you already use? Or is there something I've missed? Drop a comment below. I'd love to know what's working for you. Discipline doesn't just apply to the gym though. Men over 40 who build routines around sleep, stress management and nutrition tend to perform better at work, have more energy for their families and stay healthier for longer. A recent UK study trialled 32-hour working week and found that 69% of staff reported less work-related stress. 68% of them reported improved mental well-being, and 79% of them reported better work-life balance. So I know that isn't strictly fitness routines, it is organisational discipline around schedules, having measurable effects on stress and well-being. So this isn't just about six packs, it is about long-term health and performance. Here's the big takeaway though: motivation is a spark, self-discipline is the engine. So if you're over 35, you need more than hype, you need systems, habits and accountability that keep you going when life gets busy. And if you found today's episode helpful, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and check out last week's episode on reflection and coaching. I'd love to hear your feedback though, so how's my clarity, my confidence and my style? This show is as much about you as it is about me, so drop me a comment or a DM, or even follow me on Instagram at the Inner Edge Coach. So until next time, keep pushing, stay consistent and find your inner edge.